Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight is done.
Oh. Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, the Ninja Viewer here. Time for another exciting review of One Piece Greatness, episode 800 and... what was it, 45 or 46? We'll get to that and whoops. It is 46, yeah, wow, I don't know. 846 review. Of course, Monkey D, Luffy right here. So right there we got that. Okay, so this episode of One Piece. Okay, so like where we last left off last time, Big Mom and of course Prometheus. Yeah, Prometheus are pretty much still on on the go of actually catching the Straw Hats. So we got that going on this week's episode. So we got the rest of the Straw Hat crew, and they're pretty much doing their thing, pretty much trying to survive and within the forest area. Of course, we still got most of the seducing woods, still trying to actually block off most of the Straw Hats from actually trying anything to actually escape. So actually, when it comes to this episode of One Piece, I think that's pretty much all we really got for this. Basically, was this whole escape method of. So pretty much this whole episode is just a ways to actually escape from the actual Big Mom herself. Now, when it comes to actually this episode, that's pretty much all we got. I felt like when it comes to this week's episode, we got a lot of awesome action when it comes to this episode. The action in this episode, I must say, was actually pretty good, and the animation, surprisingly, was actually pretty nice. The animation was actually pretty nice for this week's episode. So basically, simplify this episode. It's basically still the Straw Hats of the company are still escaping from Big Mom's clutches. And what happens is that they show. I love Pedro's actual techniques. Like, of course, they were fighting like some scrub lords, which I didn't really care for. Which I don't know if they actually did this in the manga. I don't remember if they were, but they weren't really. I mean, I guess they were kind of a little on mid-tier, not mid-tier, but I don't know. They didn't really see that much of a threat, pretty much, to be honest with you. So I felt like, what, it's whatever. We already know they were gonna lose anyway. They weren't really like that strong to begin with, to be honest with you. So we pretty much figured that they didn't really stand a chance against like Luffy and company. It's pretty much that. I mean, if they didn't have hockey and everything else, then maybe. But now since they do, it's like, yeah. I mean, well, I'm pretty sure they didn't really have to use hockey, unless maybe they had to because maybe they didn't realize like how strong they really were. Because I guess they didn't want to hold back anything, even though they may not be that strong, as for like Big Mom pirates and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, like they are kind of strong, but they're not that strong. Like they were just like father characters at best, and to be honest with you, didn't really care for any of them though. But it was kind of cool. Like I like Pedro's like attack though. That was actually pretty cool. Carrot, of course, doing her attack. And I really did like how like Luffy was using like one of the Gatlings to actually fight off against Prometheus. That was actually really cool, but we all know that wasn't really going to work, except for Jinbei. My man Jinbei comes in there using hockey, using most of the Fishman karate-ness, and that was actually pretty cool. So that was great. And then meanwhile, we had this side thing going on with Brook and Chopper, and what happens is that they actually try to find the shark submarine, and it's covered in very heavy cream. So it's like a heavy cream based off the stuff on the wedding cake, pretty much. No, yeah, it was from Sluicens, the after effects. And what happens is that they're all there, pretty much all covered, and Chopper sees this opportunity to be like, you know what? If we're gonna find this, I'm gonna eat this entire bunch of cream. It's like, yo, like chill, like I swear, I surprised this reindeer did not get diabetes from actually eating a whole bunch of that. Like, it's ridiculous. And there was still more too, even on the shark submarine. There was even still like more of it, and he was still just like nom, like still just eating away like all that cream and sugar. It's like, Jesus, like, and he did get a little fat, like his belly did grow a little bigger, and it was kind of cute. So So of course it's obvious it'll just be back to normal in a few seconds. So anyways, Brooke and Chopper, they finally make it through, and of course they're like just under the water. They're trying to find a shortcut to get to the Thousand Sunny. But what ends up happening is that they find like all these like sea creatures down below. So Brooke and Chopper are just trying to have a struggle. I did like this one funny joke or whatever, where Chopper's like, "Oh look, I think it's a human fish or half human fish." It's like, "Oh no, it's not a mermaid, it's a merman." And Brooke's like, "Ah, whatever, I don't give a shit." So yeah, obviously he only cares about the women, so it's obvious. So anyways, that's pretty much what we got there. And of course, the very end of the episode, we get Nami's big moment when it comes to Zeus. Pretty much Zeus still eating. So pretty much after Zeus, pretty much all the black thunderclouds that Nami pretty much, produces, like the little black thunderclouds, thundercloud little orbs that she actually just, pretty much spits out. We see that after that, we see Zeus, and he's freaking, like, he grows absolutely huge after eating all of that, and he becomes like a really big black cloud, and then all of a sudden he has like hard eyes and like thunder. And what happens is that Nami, she commands it to use as the climate attack, and with that in mind, after that, and I also did like how like Big Mom did like a normal one, those Albaf attack things. That was actually pretty cool. And then at the very end of the episode, we have Nami's big moment against Big Mom, and with that, using a very big climatic attack right there, a huge shock of thunder. But of course, we all know that's not going to be enough for Big Mom. That's pretty obvious. We've kind of already established that we think Big Mom can obviously tank that. Especially if you see the preview for the next episode, you could kind of already tell where this is already going to go. I really don't think obviously it's not going to work. Of course, it's pretty obvious. I mean, it's that obvious. Big Mom is just that OP. So, duh, no shit. But anyways, though, that's pretty much all I really got for this episode. So it's a very simple episode. Yeah, it was still really awesome just to see the Straw Hats do their thing or whatever. I think, yeah, because there wasn't, the ending was like the only like greatest thing that was actually really cool. Like everything else was cool. Everything else was smooth. Everything else was awesome. But I would say it was actually a pretty great episode. I guess I had to give a little bit points down because the whole Brooke and Chopper thing, like, that was kind of okay, I guess. I wasn't really too big on that whole idea. Other than that, I felt like it was kind of a little bit of not too much of a waste, but, it did progress. But at the same time, wasn't really caring for that scene because I was just too distracted about the amazing action we got from, like, Luffy and the other company, just, like, basically going through the seducing woods. So, yeah, I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Like, a little bit close to being just as great, but still a great episode because of the ending. If it wasn't for the ending, then it would just be a solid episode, like a 4 out of 5. But I would say a 4.5 deserves it because of the ending, because, like, holy shit, like, that's actually a pretty climactic way to end things off when it comes to that. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of One Piece. See you guys, of course, this weekend for the newest episode. There's no chapter this week, so just an anime episode you guys are going to get this week alone. So, yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget if you loved or hate the episode. So, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe as always. Click the bell, join that squad, follow my social media plugins and my gamer tags, and also the Plus Ultra Discord. So, peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky got Enru is the limit. Manga fans, keep supporting what you read, what you watch, and that's it. So, I'll see you guys for the next one for 847. Bye.